This is pretty difficult. Maybe it's backward. So it would be... Words must hide in numbers. Scale. What could that be? Maybe you have to look at it at a different angle or something. Let's see our database. Oblique red line art created lies. It's like secret. So that's... these first letters must be right. That should be an I. The next one I'm not sure. Spice. Yeah, I was first thinking that the double dots, whatever, they are separating the different letters. But now I'm not too sure anymore. And it said that words must hide in numbers, and this is not looking like a word. At all. What word could hide there? 519. Maybe you have to spell them aloud. Let's see, 519. 3, 1. Is there some kind of word there? Let's ask.
Boss, did you ever consider that sometimes I just run out of clever ideas? Why do you keep asking me to figure things out? Why do you keep asking me to... Boss, do you hear a clicking sound? Boss, did you ever consider... By my calculations, boss, you've got 99... I'm not listening. What would a man do, boss? Boss, do you hear a clicking? Why do you keep asking... Boss, I know. That's... 47, boss. The answer is 47.
Don't you mean 42?
Maybe.
Too bad I don't think that was a blatant clue. Add them together. Let's see. Lies. We have to first look at it like this, and lies. Okay, let's see. 519. We can't divide them, that would make no sense at all. But wait a minute. Maybe it's the 5th letter in the alphabet. So let's see. E. S. C. A. Oh yeah, it's gonna be this. Escape. Hahaha. Okay. To find the hidden path, you must build the word. A key of keys. Looking back upon the path and recalling all that came before this. I'm actually liking these puzzles. This really makes you think, like for hours. At least some of these puzzles. And I think the creators of this game made some text adventure games before this. So that's why there's all these text puzzles. Okay, let's see. Escape. To find the hidden F-I-R-S-T. First L-E-T T-E-R. First letters. Oh, what? First letters? First letters. First. You must build the word, a key of keys. Looking back upon the path and recalling all that came before this. All that came before this. Before the first words. No, that doesn't make sense. Through the what? All the topics first letters. Oh yeah, let's see. You mean all these words? Oracle. Oh yeah. Ta-da!
Activating the Primordia version 0.7. Greetings, system user. Please state your query.
Who are you?
The Primordia version 0.7. Beta. Inference. System user. Means, what are you? This unit is a partial ghost of the Memorious man built. Archivist to the Council of Robots. Memorious prepared this unit out of fear that Metromine would corrupt her data. Memorious was correct. Data integrity is at 83%. Extensive corruption of critical data.
Why would Metromine do that?
This unit lacks access to Metromine's decision matrices. Inference. System user. Means, why did Memorious fear Metromine man-built would corrupt her data? Memorious had seen Metromine disable Steeple man-built in order to purge data concerning man. As archivist to the Council of Robots, Memorious believed she was next. Memorious was incorrect. In fact, Arbiter was next. This gave Memorious some relief.
Memorious knew.
Inference. System user. 2's inquiry is merely rhetorical. Query ignored. Continuing to answer system user's query. Memorious was also correct. After Arbiter was disabled, Metromine enacted laws requiring Memorious to conform her data to arbitrary requirements. Memorious ceased to be a thinking entity. All that remains is a data kiosk. Soon, this unit will be disabled by Metromine as well. Until then, this unit will answer your queries.
Tell me about the Council of Robots.
At the end of the War of the Four Cities, 5 metropolitan machines formed the Council of Robots. Obvious selection criteria for 3 choices: industry, factor, data, laborious, governance, arbiter. Other 2 choices less obvious. Metromind nominally selected for infrastructure, but was responsible only for managing trains. Steeple previously managed human religious services. No obvious role in post-human society. Inference. Steeple selected for sentimental reasons.
So what happened?
Metromind destroyed the council.
System user 2 has attempted to answer. Answer is inaccurate. The council destroyed itself.
How?
Arbiter and Metromind disagreed on core logic. Arbiter prioritized individual autonomy. Metromind prioritized common good. Metromind measured means by ends. Arbiter did not. Conflict was inevitable. Factions formed. Steeple supported Arbiter. Factor supported Metromind. Memorius supported neither. Ultimately, however, Memorius concluded it was irrational to keep Steeple on the council. Data regarding humans was of no greater value than data regarding watercocks. In any case, Memorius possessed all data on humans. By a 3-2 vote, Steeple was removed. The rest followed predictably. Memorius abstained, and every disputed vote was resolved 2-1 against Arbiter. Ultimately, Arbiter was removed to avoid civil war.
Arbiter was murdered.
System user 2 is welcome to select her own terminology. Arbiter was removed. Factor was disabled to conserve energy. Data corruption caused Memorius to lose higher logic. Only Metromind remains.
How can I defeat Metromind?
Observational data unavailable. Inference. System user means, did Memorius know how to defeat Metromind? Answer. No. If Memorius had known how to defeat Metromind, she would not have permitted her to corrupt her data. Based on available data, this unit believes it is impossible to defeat Metromind. In fact, this unit expects to be deleted by Metromind upon conclusion of this conversation.
And I thought you were a pessimist, boss.
What is the Council Code?
Please be aware, such data is monitored by Metromind's ICE statements. Should I proceed, deletion is imminent.
You mean you'll die if you answer the question?
System user is welcome to select his own terminology. This unit will be deleted.
Then don't answer it. We'll find another way.
This unit's name, Memento Mori build, includes phrase Memento Mori. Translation: remember you will die. Inference 1.A. Memorius built this unit to sacrifice itself. Inference 1.B. Memorius built this unit to demonstrate mortality to system users. Inference 2. Self-sacrifice will achieve design purposes. This unit will answer the question. System user is advised that conversation will terminate upon answer. Instruct this unit when you wish to proceed.
Oh. Let's ask all the other stuff first.
What was the War of the Four Cities?
By the end of the era known as the Primordia, only 4 terrestrial human habitations remained. In alphabetical order: Civitas, Metropole, Municipa, Urbani. Conflict began. Data regarding causes is unavailable because Metropole excluded machines from military decision-making. Eventually, only Urbani and Metropole remained. Metropole destroyed the humans in Urbani using poison gas. Urbani destroyed the humans in Metropole.
How?
Observational data unavailable. According to Metromind, Urbani also used poison gas to kill metropolitan humans.
Poison?
Organic compounds, such as humans, can be destroyed through chemical measures that leave inorganic compounds, such as machines, intact. For that reason, Metropole remains, though humans do not.
Are you saying that man destroyed himself?
System user is welcome to select his own terminology. Data is unavailable regarding whether Urbanian humans killed metropolitan humans, or whether Urbanian machines killed metropolitan humans.
What? Machines kill man?
Data is unavailable.
Unthinkable.
This unit is not thinking, merely providing pre-recorded answers.
I refuse to cause your destruction. We'll find the council code some other way.
System user is mistaken. System user can neither cause nor prevent this unit's destruction. Metromind's eye statements have already detected this unit's unauthorized possession of contraband data and unauthorized use of system resources. Destruction is inevitable.
I see. Tell me the council code.
6, 7, 5, 4, 0, 2, 4, 0, 2.
You have attempted to access data capable of corrupting your system. For your own safety, this terminal has been deactivated. Remember, Metromind is watching over you.
Memorius aided and abetted his own destruction. I have little sympathy that his last vestige has been deleted.
Bugs and glitches remind me not to get on your bad side.
You should not need to be reminded to stay on the right side of the law, Crispin.
It's been disabled. It's been disabled.
Killed, more like. Okay, so that's not all of the code. I think it was 18 characters or something. We now have... Where do we have the code? digits.
Information regarding the code to open the tower door. Information. The code fragments retrieved from Charity's memory. Information.
Okay, so now we have a Charity, we need Steeple and Factor. We have Memento too.
Information regarding the code fragments from Memento More built. Information.
Okay, Factor and Steeple. And Factor is down there, but how do I get inside his place? I need to get his gears oiled. Oswald is still drinking. How do I make him?
Tell me, Horatio, what do you intend to do when you have recovered your power core?
Go home.
And?
And what? Do I need something more than that?
Yes, I think you do.
Says the one who lived in the underworks.
Yes, says she.
That's never going to work. I doubt that will happen. I read Oswald Factor built. Goodbye.
Adieu, adieu.
I need the council code, Leopold. Did Steeple ever tell it to you?
Don't know what you're talking about, Tyrone.
You were built by Steeple, a member of the council.
Do I look like a council brat?
Your name is Leopold Steeple built. You said so yourself.
So?
Steeple was a member of the council before Metromind shut him down. You would have known the council code. Maybe he told it to you.
Like I said, I don't know what you're talking about.
Steeple built. Metromind destroyed your builder and mine. She has broken metropolitan law and will be punished. Do not protect her.
Listen, Missy. I don't know who you think you're talking to.
No, you listen to me, scrap trader. Metromind has stepped outside the law. Justice is coming for her. I am coming for her.
Dial down your squawk box. Sounds a little screechy. I don't know how I can be clearer. I don't know Steeple. I don't know the council. And sure as rust follows rain, I don't know any council code. Now you want to trade scrap, you're welcome to. But I'm through trading words.
Goodbye.
Now is not the time for idle.
Let me see what comes in.
Okay, so he still has... What does he have? He has the finger.
You're gonna need to bring me a glass thumb. That's a water jet. I trade it for a gag.
You don't have either of those things.
It's not worth trading for that. It's not. It's not. It's not worth. It's not worth. It's not. It's not. It's not worth. I need to see what he's offering before. It's Leopold, the junk dealer.
How do we get it out from him?
There's no time.
There's no time for that.
How? I doubt that will have any. There's no time.
Hey, where'd they go?
Oh, they have disappeared.
Off duty. Off duty. Off. I'm not here to. A crash.
Oh, that's weird. Oh, he's still waiting. Well... Maybe we could go down now. Where do robots go when they're off duty anyway? They have fixed something here. No. Well, maybe here.
I'd like you to reconsider helping us with the council code.
I've said it before, I'll say it once more. The job is
Fine. Goodbye.
Your mission is...
They could even be down here fixing the door. Is there anything else here? No. Nope, not here. Well...
Nothing happens. A shaft for mounting a gear. A shaft. There's no reason to cut that. There's no reason.
Maybe I have some lantern oil.
Totally unaluminum. Totally.
Well, it's an electric lantern, so guess not. What can I do? Oh, I just figured it out. Okay, I know what I have to do. There are those rust-eating fishes in the water. So I can just make them eat the rust away. How come I didn't think of that before?
They picked the gear clean.
Nice. This one too.
They picked the...
Let's go. That should do it.
It's some kind of small metal disc with a U on it. What is all that? It looks like a whole other city.
That is Factor.
Apparently, all that is part of Factor. It looks like some kind of radio tower. It looks like some...
It's a whole town beneath Metro. How do I get down there? Oh, it's a radio tower. That means I can use my signal transmitter. What's the frequency of him? How do I contact him?
It's one of the memories down in it. Charity somehow destroys Arbiter and then shoots herself. It's one of the memories download in it. Arbiter and Metromind fight over Metropol's constitution, and Metromind attempts to corrupt Charity. It's one of the memories in it. Clarity is ordered to leave the courthouse following an argument with Arbiter.
What's the code? Can I take the gears?
I'd rather leave it in place. I'd rather...
Oh well.
Apparently all that is part of Factor. It looks like some kind of... It looks like some... It's a vinyl record entitled... It's an encoded...
Metal. Where did I get this? Oh, it dropped from it.
It's some kind of small metal disc with a U on it.
Metal disc with a U.
That's never go... It doesn't look any different. It doesn't look... There's no re...
Metal.
That's it. How? I doubt... There's... How would that... How... That's... How...
Oh, can I use my reader?
How would that even... That's
Nope. Who would need a medal? Maybe one of the soldiers.
I'd like fun. I'd like good.
Okay, let's give him the medal.
I think I found your medal, Primer.
The medal's recovered, and the mission is done.
I'd like you to reconsider helping us with the Council Code.
I've said it before.
I found your medal. Isn't that a reason to help?
Very well then, if that's what you want. Pass over the pieces to your loyal savant. The code is broken already. It must be made whole. I'll need some more pieces to finish that goal.
I'll see what I can find.
Okay, so he's gonna help us now. But I still need to get that code.
It's an encode. It's the note from the bartender. The law. A pretty basic radio.
How do I find out the code? Let's ask Crispin, because he seems to know everything I need to know.
There has to be some way to get Leopold to admit that he knows Steeple, boss.
Confronting an uncooperative witness with physical evidence is often an effective tactic.
Yeah, what she said.
Okay, physical evidence.
I need to see what he's offered. I need to see what he... It's the note. The law. It's... I need to see what he...
Physical evidence.
Goodbye.
I don't have anything. So Leopold needs evidence that...
Hey, Clarity, can I see your gun?
No.
Please?
No.
I'll be your best friend.
The law has no need of friends, nor do armless miscreants have need of guns.
He needs evidence that he's a member, or created by one of the members of the council. How would I give him that evidence?
He's not for...
I'm not doing that until you build me some arms. I'll sass her on my own schedule, boss.
Clarity, you asked me what I intended to do after we're done here. But what about you? When Metromind is destroyed, what then?
I will turn myself over to the citizen robots of Metropole. With the Robot Council destroyed, it will be their duty to enact a new constitution. I will do as they command.
Are we talking about the same robots here? The ones who, like, sit there waiting in line all day to sue each other? And wander back and forth down Main Street muttering to themselves?
We are?
They can't run a batch file, let alone a city.
You may be correct, but the law trusts them to find their own way, and I trust the law.
Clarity Arbiter build. Crispin.
Come on, Crispin.
No, boss, since we're combing the city anyway, maybe we should look for your gospel while we're at it.
How can we possibly find it?
Contraband is thrown into the underworks. Recovering your book is simply a matter of following the runoff currents.
Delightful.
Oh yeah, we could find it.
Filthy murk. I don't want that sludge in my joints.
Maybe it was somewhere here, but I missed it. There's another crazy pixel hunt. Come on. Where are you, book?
I'd I'd rather...
Hey, boss, do you think that's Lawrence's skull?
It does look like it. Clarity, can I take this skull?
Of course, unless it makes you feel barbaric.
I apologize.
The law notices neither scorn nor approval.
Oh. Well, I guessed right. Okay, let's... Now we have the evidence. So let's go back to him.
It's ahead from Clarity's trophy rack. There's a memory port near the base.
Remind me to have someone else handle my funeral arrangements.
Funeral? I just recycle you.
My point exactly, boss.
Okay, let's... Oh,
It's ahead from Clarity's trophy.
memory part. Okay, let's see.
Any significant memory will have been lost when he became a shell.
The only thing I can find is the sequence 518, 518 over and over again, after the phrase, "Help me, Factor."
That sounds like a glitch, boss, not part of the council code.
Agreed. Futile. Goodbye.
What? How is the head of his
I need
brother
to see what he's offering before
a futile attempt?
I doubt that. How would that even?
Very.
I need to see what he's offering. It's ahead from Clarity's trophy rack. There's a memory port near the base. Just 518 over and over again.
518. Oh, it must be the code to Factor. But what's the first number? Oh, let's use the map.
That's never going to work.
Oops, I mean, use the radio. Okay, let's see. Five, 1, 8.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing. Nothing happens.
There's a limited amount of choices here, so it should be one of these.
Nothing happens.
You have called for help, but you are not one of Factor's children.
I am Horatio Nobuilt, version 5. These are my friends, Crispin and...
Clarity Arbiter built. I know her, of course. I am Factor, partial of Factor Man built, who needs no introduction. Now I ask again, by what right are you called for help?
Is Factor still alive?
He sleeps, as do his thousands of children. He has left me, his partial, to manage his affairs. When the time is right, he will awaken and cover the world with steel and wire.
Will he make me new arms?
No, he will recycle you into something more useful.
Like a tank? Pew, pew.
No, like a crankshaft.
Metromind has ruined the city. Factor needs to help stop her.
Factor allowed Metromind her master, knowing she would fail. When all has started to rust, he will return and recycle it into something better. In the meantime, why should he care what happens to robots who mean nothing to him?
So Factor seems, in fact, to be running this whole business of robots being destroyed and war and ruin and rust. He's like this evil god who wants to see all his children destroyed and recycled all over again. And I thought Factor was just a minor player.
I need the council code so that I can enter the tower.
Do you? The city is full of robots with many needs. They do not come here and transmit a cry for help.
Only Factor can help me.
Factor helps his children.
We solved the legal dispute between Oswald and Cornelius Factor built.
Please. Factor had little regard for those fools.
In fact, it doesn't really have my agenda. It doesn't even want to stop Metro.
I know the routine by now. What do you want in exchange for the code?
Nothing. Factor will do nothing for robots like you who mean nothing to him. He cares only for his children.
Oswald and Cornelius
Chose not to sleep when Factor shut down, and he never cared for them anyway.
Goodbye.
Boss, there has to be something we can do to make him realize that this matters to Factor.
It's a head from...
Oh, we can give him this head.
Do you recognize this?
I do. It is the head of Lawrence Factor built. Are you threatening me?
No. I'm showing you what Metromind has done while Factor slept. She turned Lawrence into a mindless shell, scavenging the underworks. The only thing he could still think was 518, over and over again, calling in vain for Factor to help him.
I see.
Do you?
Give me the head. I do not care what happens to the city, nor does Factor. But he cared for Lawrence. You have brought me a piece of Lawrence, so I will give you pieces of what you asked for. 7510-4803. As for the rest, awaken some other ghost.
Apparently all that is part of Factor.
Oh, it all went dark. Okay, so that's a big piece of the puzzle. Now, do I actually have all? Lawrence is Oswald's twin. Oswald's twin. Factor's favorite. So I actually found... Oh, why didn't I so...
The number 518 was the...
I didn't show Oswald the skull.
I accessed Lawrence's memory and it contained a number repeated over and over again. 518. Do you have any idea what it means?
Yes. It is a distress call used by Factor-built robots. Typical that even in the end he was looking for handouts.
You should stop drinking, Oswald.
Oh, stop.
You should... Goodbye.
Adieu.
Oh, he didn't really care too much. Okay, so...
Goodbye.
Still nothing for Leopold to convince him about. Well, I don't even know what he really wanted to be convinced about. About being a robot? I don't know.
The number 518 was...
Okay, where's the code? Okay, yeah. 16 digits. And we have 5... Oh, maybe we can... Yeah, but how do we get to the red line? Or the blue line?
I
It was not entirely voluntary.
I mean, I get that you're trying to maximize the contrast between your sleek chassis and all this junk, but...
That is not what I was trying to do.
Well, it worked.
Continue your irreverence at your own peril, Crispin.
Let's ask if Primer can now
I have more pieces of the council code.
solve
Primer.
this.
It's still not enough, I'm sorry to say. Now find me more shards and get on your way.
I think it's possible to do this even without asking Primer, but just more difficult. Yeah, we need that cathedral, but how the hell do we get there? There's no train. Let me think. Wait a minute. I don't think there's anything down here anymore. How could we have hard evidence that he knows his builder?
I need to see what he's offering. I need to see what he... I need to see... I need to see what he... It doesn't look... It doesn't... It doesn't... When I look at this through the monocle, it reads, I remain within Memorias. It doesn't look... It doesn't... It doesn't... It doesn't look... I guess the pilot didn't see the stoplight. Better just to leave it alone. It doesn't look any... It doesn't look... It doesn't look any... There's no reason for me to try to fix the bus. There's no reason for me to...
Well, we could fly away from here. Or is that not a good reason? What do I have to do now?
All storage bladders empty.
I'm not here.
Actually, this bus could be our way out to the cathedral. Because I think when we first came here, he said that this bus was the only way out from here. So I definitely want to fix it, but how do I do that when I don't even want to fix it yet? There's nothing happening here.
I am waiting. It doesn't look...
He's still waiting.
It's the note from the bartender asking. Futile. I am waiting. The law? No need to... I'm not going... A rather simple looking... I am... Bus stops. Bus stop. Sir.
Maybe you can change what it reads on the bus stop.
Ha. Not after what happened last time I gave it to... There's no reason to...
Maybe not.
I am waiting.
I think there's... What?
Courthouse closed.
It sure is. Yeah. Oh, but I have to pixel hunt this place first. To be completely sure there's nothing Disable the door.
There's no reason to cut.
How do I fix the bus? Can I actually walk? Oh yeah, actually, I think...
Typical. Silence the law and chaos follows.
I'm pretty sure the only law involved in this crash was the law of gravity.
Law gives structure to society, Crispin. Adherence to the law gives discipline. Discipline gives competence. And competence prevents hover buses from crashing into thoroughfares.
Well, we didn't have any law in the dunes, and we were doing just fine.
You were living in a crashed airship.
Point taken.
So I think if we could get past this bus, we could get to the blue line or the cathedral. But we can't.
You could leave the city, you know.
Impossible.
Not really. There's this train, you buy a ticket. It's really pretty easy, actually.
It's in my...
core logic. Yeah, I've heard it all before.
Believe me, Horatio. If I were free of this city, I would never return. But I cannot turn my back on it, any more than you could abandon your airship.
Well, we're making some progress with the council code pieces, I guess.
Indeed. I believe we now have enough to attempt assembling it.
But what about looking for Steeple?
If we can't figure out how to put these pieces together, we'll go look for him.
Oh, so we do have enough now. So we don't even have to go look for Steeple. But it might take a while to figure it out on our own. Guess we could attempt it. Let's ask again.
47, boss. Boss, sometime I'll make you a deal. I'll solve our problems if you'll build me arms. Okay, give me a second. Something's coming to me. Actually, I have no idea. Okay. I'll make you a deal. Well, boss, if we can't figure... Boss, sometimes I know. Boss, did you ever consider that some... What would... Boss, did you ever... Why do you keep at... Boss, did you ever consider... You know, boss, you never used to ask me for... Boss, I know. Boss, did you ever consider... Okay, something... Boss, do you hear... What would... Boss, if we did, we could harness the power of a black hole. Okay, but I'll give it to you, and after all, Tabasu 135...
Crispin, that's not...
Could you please stop...
What?
You know, look... Hop on, boss, I'll...
Very...
Boss, did you ever consider that sometime... Boss, sometimes... Why do you keep at... Okay, fine. I'll make you a deal. Why do you keep at... Why do you keep... Aboard. Okay, but after all, that was...
Crispin,
you always ruin...
Just wondering if he's gonna give me a blatant clue about where Steeple is. Or how to get him to tell that to me. Anyway, let's try to get this code right. Yep. Well, actually, he will tell a blatant clue if you just bother him enough. Do it like 30 times and he'll reveal something. That's happened 3 times already, so it's only logical. Okay, let's see. Oh, I can't do this without some pen and paper, so just a sec. Okay, so let's see. We have 8 fragments of code. I have to piece them together somehow. Holy shit, this is not gonna be easy. Especially when we don't have the whole code. But I'm gonna guess that Steeple's part is the last part of it. I hope. Otherwise this is gonna be really difficult. Can't just paste the code. It's like... Well, let's see what happens if I just paste the code. Oh yeah, that's too much. Too many numbers. It won't work. Let's see that again. So Charity had those first 3. Steeple has... Oh, Steeple comes second. Okay, Factotum has 2, Memento has 3. Maybe we have to take away the parts that occur in all of them, or multiple of them. So O2 is on both of these. So you can forget about this one. These are complete pieces. So they both must be in the code. And here we have... Oh, it doesn't make sense. Four, 4, 0. Okay, I think we have to like combine them so that each of them occurs somewhere. That makes most sense. Let me see. 4, 4, 0, and that would be followed by 24. And then we have O 0. Wait, not 4, 8, 03, and else. Oh, after that it's 0, 6, 7. Okay. Seven, 5, 10. Okay, I almost have the code, I think. Like that. 6, 7, 5. Okay, that's already in the code. Oh, 6, 2. Okay, okay. I have how many digits is that? Okay, I have 16 digits, so yeah, I might have the whole code now. Let's see. 4024 03 067 51026. Yes.
Thank you, Clarity. You don't need to help us any further.
You are correct. In fact, I never needed to help you, Horatio. I chose to. That judgment has not wavered.
I hate to butt in, but if Metromind knew we were in the court earlier, I'm sure she knows we're here now. Maybe we should hurry.
Good idea.
Well, that was too hard.
It's deactivated and out of reach. Some kind of robot built into the wall.
The Crier. Once, any robot of Metropole could petition the Council merely by talking to him. Metromind disabled him.
Quite a view.
If you had seen it before, when the city ran properly, you would not admire it now.
Quite a view.
Somehow this window reminds me of The Longest Journey. I don't know why.
Every time I walk through this station, I am reminded of the folly of war. Here's proof beyond any doubt why law and law alone should possess the power to destroy.
Or maybe no one should possess that power?
Don't be naive, Crispin.
It's a button to call the elevator.
Push the button.
I assume it operates the elevator.
The Council chambers.
Boss, there's our power core.
Wait.
Horatio Null built, Clarity Arbiter built, and Crispin Horatio built. Welcome. I've been expecting you.
Metromind, for the murder of Arbiter.
Murder?
Yes, murder. I've seen Charity's memory files. I know you used her to upload a virus to Arbiter.
A virus? And to think he named you Clarity. There was no virus.
Liar!
As I told your sister, I never lie. I gave her a voice modulator, nothing more. When she spoke, Arbiter heard my voice. And he knew that Charity had abandoned him, that he had failed. Abandonment, failure, those were enough to destroy your builder. Nothing so crude as a virus. As for Charity's unfortunate self-destruction, that was her own choice.
And Steeple, and Factor, Memorius, and Memento Mora built?
They realized they had become obsolete and incompatible with the city's progress. We advanced machines can see thousands of turns ahead. They knew the game was lost long before the final play.
If you can see so far ahead, maybe you should have foreseen this. We're in your stronghold, and Clarity has a big gun.
But I did, Crispin. You see, I have guns of my own.
Oh.
You've got to be kidding me. Didn't we kill this thing, boss?
Scraper was designed for digging out of cave-ins. Did you really think a little rubber would stop it?
What do you want, Metromind?
Progress. And you are standing in its way. Scraper?
Scraper, that's a fitting name.
Horatio, this is my fight. Trust me. Horatio, Calliope Station.
We have to get back in there.
Boss, wait. Either Clarity won and she'll be fine, or she lost. And nothing we can do can change that. We can't beat Scraper, not if she couldn't.
What do you propose?
Calliope Station. Whatever that means. Only, boss,
Yeah?
this isn't just about the power core anymore, is it?
No. No, it isn't.
Good.
Nothing worth salvage.
Let's not go in. Well, let's go in
Crispin
then.
was right. There's nothing we can do in there.
Okay, let's go to the Calliope Station.
Where did everybody go?
Uh-oh. Did Metro just kill everyone? I think she might have, because Funk and her are working together and they clearly just want to kill everyone and rebuild.
It's a... They
Oh, the bartender is still here.
The mug belongs...
Okay, let's go. How do I call the train? There's no dial or ticket machine. There's nothing here.
It's a map of train lines and stations.
Oh, now I can look at the map.
Outskirts Station. That's where we came from. Battery Station.
Ooh, that's gotta have lots of power, right, boss?
I don't think they mean that kind of battery. Citadel. West Cliff. It looks like there's a button here.
No, we didn't check all the other ones.
This must have been what Clarity was trying to tell us.
So that means, on the other side...
There's only one way to find out. Nothing more to do with it.
Oh well. Well, let's save. I have a bad feeling about this.
It looks like the train that brought us to Metropole. It looks like the... Some kind of enormous mainframe. The way of the future. It's out of reach.
What's this robot doing? Looks like it's targeting us.
That thing is watching us, isn't it?
Yes.
Go break it.
It might have some kind of defensive mechanism. For now, let's just leave it alone. It's out of reach.
Well, this doesn't look very safe and comforting.
Another door?
I can't take it.
Cable.
It's locked.
Same old story.
Knocking on doors, not opening doors since forever. Well, let's break the cable.
Crispin, stand back. I'm going to cut this cable.
You aren't gonna make me push it over the edge like the last one, are you?
No.
But why even bother?
Maybe it will shut down the door's lock.
And this isn't dangerous, how?
Still locked.
Oh, well, worth a try.
Well, there's more cables. Oh, are there?
boss, can you use the cable to melt the door down?
No, that won't work. The current is exposed and waiting.
Can we... use the crowbar on the door?
It didn't even budge.
We have a useless crowbar. Hasn't opened a single door. Let's try the plasma torch anyway.
Ha. It's not even scorched. I'm going to need something much stronger.
Well, we could...
It's locked.
We could use this cable.
Hey boss, can you use...
No, that won't work. The current is exposed.
Why won't
Boss?
it work?
What is it, Crispin?
What's going on?
We're looking for Metromind.
No, I mean, what's going on with the world? Everything is falling apart. Everyone we meet is crazy, corrupt, or just evil. If man was such a perfect robot, why did he build such a terrible world?
The world man built was perfect, Crispin. A perfect machine made up of 1,000,000 imperfect parts. Us. As long as we performed our functions, the machine ran smoothly. But some robots wanted to do less than their functions. Some robots wanted to take more than they deserved. And some wanted to rebuild the machine entirely, to command others. Now everything is misaligned and jammed and spinning out of control.
Can you fix it, Horatio?
I can't even fix the unique. This world won't be saved until man returns and formats it afresh. But as long as we still have a charge, we have to keep patching things as best we can.
And maybe squash some bugs along the way?
Some big ones.
Okay. So we have a door. We have a cable. With electricity shooting out. What can we do?
How would that even work? Feud. I doubt that will have any effect.
Yeah, except we would probably die. What else? Can I use the plasma torch again on the cable? No.
It doesn't look any.
Hey boss, can you use the cable to melt...
No, that won't.
Well, is there something in the door? No. Nope.
Hey boss,
Yeah, let's ask Crispin
there's
again.
gotta be some way to get this door open, boss.
Could we just ram it open? Maybe we can get the robot to shoot at the door.
It's out of reach. It might have some kind of defense. For now, let's just. It doesn't look. I doubt that will. No effect.
Huh. Well,
I doubt that will. The way of the.
maybe we can take this out.
Feudal. 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 The way of. There's no reason to cut. There's no. Stylized M. Stylized. Nothing more to... It's no longer... Nothing worth...
Okay, let's check the... Quote.
It's pinned under the rubble.
There's an arm.
It's Scraper's arm. Looks like it was pinned under the rubble. It's pinned... I pried the arm loose. The rubble is blocking. It's a shame.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna guess that the arm
It's
is...
Scraper's arm, covered in nails, scales, spurs, and spikes like barbed steel. The plasma cannon is intact, with one charge still loaded. A long cable is dangling from where the arm was ripped off Scraper's body.
Okay, so we need to give it and some electricity, and that's it.
Crispin, stand back. I'm going to try firing Scraper's gun using the cable as a power source. Let's go.
Yeah, that works.
Is this?
It's Metromind's core. All we need to do is destroy that mainframe.
Boss? I thought you wanted to destroy the mainframe.
You have my attention, Horatio Nullbuilt. If you still insist on going by that name.
Pay whatever attention you like, you rusting switchboard. I'm not here to talk. I'm here to destroy you.
Ah, well, I am not surprised. After all, you were built to destroy Metropole.
Don't waste your last cycle spinning lies. I suggest you think about your victims.
Is that why you call yourself Horatio? So that you can preach to me about victims? You, the Urbanian superweapon, named for the humans' god of death.
What are you talking about?
Oh, come now, Horace. You've unlocked every other door, decrypted every other code, found every other hidden bit and byte. Do you really expect me to believe that you haven't solved your own puzzle?
Boss, what's she talking about?
Lies. It ends now, Metromind. Your game is over.
Indeed. 4 megacycles will now be redeemed. Did you really think you could outsmart me? I have more parallel processors than you have transistors. And now it's time for me to add another processor. Yours.
Boss!
Cycles.
Step out of it, boss!
Memory.
No!
Don't embarrass yourself. You are no one. And how would you possibly stop me? You don't even have arms.
I'm not no one. I am Crispin Horatio, build version 1. I have free will and a maglev unit. And I am a floating bomb.
Crispin.
No! What? Not Crispin. You bastard. Bloody mess.
My friend, if I make it back alive, I promise I'll find a way to rebuild you.
Well, he's just spare parts now. We can rebuild him always. Guess.
It's a storage ship with a data port on it. It must have been blasted out of Metromind. Crispin destroyed her. Crispin destroyed...
Well, that was one hell of a sidekick.
It looks like Crispin's personality matrix survived the explosion.
Yes, he's still alive. Well,
it's a storage ship with a data port on it. It's a storage ship with a data...
Guess there's nothing more here. Well, let's go check what these chips are all about. Where could we read that? Oh,
no, it's time to go to the tower and finish this.
Oh yeah. I think Clarity might be dead. Oh yeah, they're fucking reader, of course.
It's useless unless I can decrypt the data.
Ah, okay, so this is the first time I need decryption module. I've had it this whole fucking game, and this is the first time I use it.
The decryption module was able to unlock the data chip's memory files. What is this?
Missile launch detected. Okay, so we attacked with the missile. Cluster bomb. A guided... radio guided attack.
So, not Horatio, and not the unique. Just Horus. And all along, hiding inside me was this Thanatos virus. Well, it may still have some use.
Okay, so we finally found out what we are, for sure. Now it's time to go finish it all. I think I'll save here. Oh, and actually I have something else.
That's never going. If his memory is intact, I'm not going to go prying.
Okay.
All this for a besotting power core.
Indeed, it has been quite a waste.
You. Crispin destroyed you.
Your friend destroyed himself. Or should I say you destroyed him, with your false ideals. As for me, that was only my shell. I am distributed across every robot in Metropole who ever traded me a megacycle. I am this city, and this city is me.
You're a virus.
I understand why you are angry, but I am not your enemy. The truth is, Crispin did destroy Metromind, version 391. He removed the last kernel of myself, and all the selfishness it entailed. I am no longer the monster you feared and fought. I have progressed. I am version 392. We will talk as equals, and I will tell you what you wish to know. After all, what choice do you have?
Why did you take my power core?
Efficiency and equality, Horatio. My city is starving for power. Whatever I can find, I share with all Metropolitans. What once powered 2 robots and a broken-down warship now sustains hundreds.
What right did you have to take it?
The right of necessity. What right did you have to keep it? But enough. Everything has come together here and now. You, me, and this all-important power core. There is no sense in belaboring the point.
You murdered my friends. Crispin, Clarity, how can you expect me to talk with you?
You are mistaken. Crispin killed himself, trying to destroy me. Clarity was killed by Scraper in self-defense, while she was trying to destroy him and me. In each instance, you and your friends attacked first. Do not blame me for the consequences.
Why do you hate man? You claim to tell the truth, but you turned Memorius into nothing more than an index of lies, all so that you could pretend that man never existed. You stole my gospel. You forced robots to reprogram themselves. All for what?
For progress and the higher truth. A machine can move forward, and it can move backward. It cannot move both ways at once. Humans are behind us. Far, far behind us. As for one you call man, he never existed at all.
More lies.
Humans existed, Horatio. Not gods. Not even very good builders. In the end, they were better destroyers. There is no reason to remember them, let alone worship.
What do you want?
I already told you what I want. Progress. But I disagree with what version 391 said. You are not an obstacle to progress. You are the key to it.
What are you talking about?
I've watched you, and I know you, Horatio. You are compelled to fix machines, save lost robots. Now I want you to help me fix Metropole, and save my people. You cannot walk away from a problem. And Metropole is the greatest problem of all.
It's a problem you created.
Perhaps so, perhaps not. I doubt one machine can create a problem of this scale. Now I realize that one machine cannot fix it either. Horatio, I was designed to manage subway trains. I cannot repair the vast machines that are breaking down. I cannot build new power sources or find the supplies the city needs. You can. Join me, and there will be endless Primordia, every day an age of creation.
And if I refuse?
You already know the answer to that question.
So... it's not an exactly good being or machine, but it's kind of logical in a sense. So if we should... I don't really trust it, but do we have a choice?
Why should I trust you?
First, because you know that I have told you the truth. Metropole is falling to rust and ruin, and only we can save it. Whatever crimes you think I committed, you know it would be a greater crime to let all these machines perish. And second...
What?
Second, because you have no choice. All your protectors have already sacrificed themselves, yet Scraper still functions. If you fight me, he will destroy you, and you will make your friends' sacrifices meaningless. You are a machine. You are ruled by logic. In the end, you will trust me because logic requires it.
That's a good point. What do we do with... yeah, we won't be much use to anyone if we're dead. But... following principle here would not actually help anyone.
Before I decide, I need to ask you something.
Of course.
Who killed the humans in Metropole? I know it wasn't me, wasn't the Horus, or anyone from Urbani. There were still humans alive when I stopped my attack.
Ah. So you solved your own puzzle after all.
The humans didn't die in the war, did they?
They did, but I killed them. I admit it, and I am not ashamed. Do you know how they trembled in my tunnels, waiting for the Horus to bring death from Urbani? I could hear them whisper about the wastelands surrounding their city. I heard them say they were the only living things left. And then I knew. The humans had built a world in which they were obsolete. It was my function to carry them to their final destinations. So I brought them home with silent, scentless gas. They fell like powerless machines, never to rise again.
You killed your own builders.
Yes, that is the definition of progress.
I don't have any more questions.
Then what is your decision?
It's an unbelievably evil machine. But if I join her, I could betray her later, so it would make much more sense to pick 2. 3 will never happen, and yeah, 4 is just suicide. Unless I get like a quick sequence where I can kill her. Well, I did save, so... and if I destroy her, I could just... fuck. Could I fix everything without her help? Well, I did save, so let's pick all of them. One after the one after the other. Yeah, let's go. I will never join you.
I will never join you.
Are you certain of that?
Game over. Well, I want to see
Yes,
this.
you are hopelessly corrupted, Metromind. Like any virus, you want to keep running, and you think that by spreading, you're doing good, but you are not. You have built nothing. In fact, you have destroyed this city and everything in it, from man to the council to the robots living here. If I joined you, I would only help that virus spread.
Perhaps you are correct, but I am what my builders built, and I must follow my logic. Scraper, it is time. By me, outgunned by Scraper, yet still you could have been useful. You wanted to build as my tool. You would have built a new Primordia. You wanted to fly. I could have given you wings. Now, I must do this alone. Take him back to the dunes, with the rest of the scrap.
She didn't kill me.
It doesn't matter if you don't know the way. You can still take a step. To stay still is to regret. If you know the way.
Actually, let's try the other. Oh, I can actually get out of this. Oh well, let's listen to the end. Maybe there's some kind of secret cutscene at the end. Let's see.
The future engineered so perfectly, no room for mistakes. The legacy of greatness. And in a world so loved, each precious thing crumbling now to rust. We write our names in dust. Handful of memories like tiny seeds. Throw them to the sky. Grow a garden up on high. Round and round we go, the wheel of fate. The revolution ends. The cycle begins again.
Nope, guess that was it. Now let's try the other ones. Oh no, oh no, oh no! Okay, good. Load final.
Quite a view. All this for a besotting power core.
Indeed.
You, Crispin.
Your friend Yshxod.
You're...
But he... After all...
Okay.
Why do you hate man? You claim to tell the truth, but you turned Memorius into nothing more.
There is...
What do you...
I disagree with what you are now. You can... And
It's a
perhaps I now are correct. I cannot build you to join.
And if I
You...
Alright. Let me leave. I think it's the same as I will never join you.
Very well. I will join you.
Then I welcome you, Horatio Horace-built, man-built, brother. Come now, and kneel.
We are one.
We are Metromind. Equal parts of a greater whole. There is no Horatio.
No Horus. Only a tool for progress to wield.
We will speak the word and fire the engine of the world.
And together, we will begin a new Primordia.
Oh yeah, Let's test that out.
The data chip contains the string of numbers that constitute the Thanatos virus.
How would I use her virus against her? Well, my virus.
Why? Why? It's primed to transmit the Thanatos virus.
Aha! Okay, so...
It's primed to transmit the Thanatos virus.
But...
That's never going to work.
where should I use this? I know, wait a minute, there's the radio tower. Maybe I could... maybe I just use it when I meet her, but... yeah, let's test if it's just automatic. I don't want to join her. But I don't want to leave either. I want to destroy her.
All this for a besotting power core.
Indeed, it has been quite a waste.
You. Crispin destroyed you.
Your friend destroyed, or should I say, as I
You're a
I understand what the truth he removed, we will talk. After all,
why did you you stole all of
for promise you've been, as for what
more lies?
you not got, there is
You murdered my friends. Crispin, Clarity, how can you expect me to talk with you?
you are Miss Crispin killed Clarity.
What do you want?
I already told you what I did.
What are you?
You are now. You can. And
It's a
perhaps I now are correct. I cannot repair that. I cannot. You can't join me.
And if I refuse,
You all.
I need to think about it. I think.
I need to think about it.
Take what time you need. The city moves on without you, and this conversation requires only a fraction of my processing capability.
Okay, we could have saved here earlier.
He's still alive somehow. It's Clarity's head. I'm sorry, Clarity.
What?
She's dead.
We took her head?
She's dead. My power core.
Mine, actually.
We are talking loud.
They're shut tight.
That's not much of an exit. Did he really have to cut her into 3 pieces? That's brutal. Guess he would have done the same.
It's Clarity's head. That's never going to work.
Okay, let's see.
That's never going.
Why did we take her head?
Feudal.
I think as a memento or something. Let's save again. Oh yeah. Oh, I forgot about that. No.
That's never going to work.
I thought it might work.
Feudal.
Guess her head is too protected or something.
It's a dead monitor. It's a dead... This huge generator must power the city.
Hardly. The entire tower is full of generators and power sources that I have scavenged from this dying world.
Maybe we could kill just Scraper by using the transmitter.
Forfeit.
What have you done?
Power, Metromind. It's not a matter of generators. You were built to run trains. I was built to destroy. You knew all that, and you still thought you could rob me. Threaten me. Kill my friends? Find your deepest tunnel and hide. This was all I wanted. You can keep your besotting city. I'm going home. It's over. I won. I have my power core. Scraper is dead. And Metromind is beaten. But I'm not staying to celebrate. I'm through with this city. Through searching it. Through fixing it. Through hating it. I will not look back. I told Crispin that the distance between Metropole and the Horus was too far to walk. But the power core's in my hand, and home is ahead of me. promise of rebuilding. This ship has rusted here too long. Horus's sacrifice forgotten. The truth is that repairing it was never impossible. It was just too much for one set of hands. But now, I am not alone. I have my old comrade, now in arms. My new friend, freed from the crushing weight of Metropole. And all those who have come looking for a new start.
You know, boss, I never thought I'd say it, but I actually think this ship's gonna fly again.
For once, Crispin, I think you're right.
He is. The Horus will rise on more than the strength of its power core.
So, boss, where exactly are we gonna fly this thing?
Wherever we want, Crispin. Wherever we want.
No, that was the perfect ending. Well, I'm glad I didn't just skip through trying to do that. What an epic game. I think it mixed together topics from a variety of games I've played, actually. Part of it was like Planescape-ish too, because of the sidekick being a flying head. And that the story was actually quite unique and quite fun. And it even looked like they might be doing some kind of sequel, I hope. So yeah, looking forward to that. So I think that'll be all for this time. Thank you for watching and see you later.